What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is Sathonan here for the daily grind on DC Legends. Um, I wasn't intending to do the Captain Cold event. I thought that I had until tomorrow to finish it, but apparently this is not the case. So I just came in to showcase one of my heroic challenge teams that is not maxed out because some guys dislike to max out their characters. It's mostly gear 10. Bexing is not full gear 10, but the Steppenwolf is gear 8, I believe, or less, and it's not level 60. And my Aquamoa doesn't have his skills maxed out. Neither does Harley Quinn, and of course Steppenwolf has no skills maxed out. But that's not the point of this team. The point is to showcase the rework of Castaway and how he works in a heavy turn meter controlling composition. Now keep your attention on the enemies. Who decides to do carpentry at this time? Anyways, that's one of the things of living with neighbors in a building. You guys will be dead if you lived here in Mexico. Buildings are just some of the worst experiences. It's completely RNG if you're going to get good neighbors or bad neighbors, and I drew the short end of the stick again with my neighbors. Anyways, keep your attention, please, on the enemy's turn meter bar. Whenever my guys strike, because thanks to the new Castaway passive, anybody on your team can take away turn meter. And after a few criticals, for those guys that don't believe in Harley Quinn Bexing, just check how many times she gets to go. Just check that out. And I wanted this to be a showcase for Aquamoa too, but apparently this team is too good, if there is a thing. This one, so it doesn't get to go. And let's finish the travelers. And for Bexing, that's double turn meter that she gains. She gets it whenever anybody performs a critical from her own passive, and Steppenwolf also gives her extra turn meter from the Steppenwolf first passive. And since everybody here has high critical chance, that means that she also gets a ton, and I'm meaning a ton, of strand ups. And as such, very soon in the game, she is already one-shotting even. Oh yeah, Aquamoa is still bugged. He doesn't call the assist. She doesn't care about affinity, advantage or disadvantage, just because she gets a ton of strength ups from everybody else. Because somebody was asking, what about the turn meter composition? Well, this is a turn meter composition that works both ways. It works by taking meter off the enemy team through Castaway passive. You can manually uh, provoke that through the call assist on Harley Quinn. And since Aquamoa is not calling assists, I'm just going to be using him as a way to finish blues and greens. Now keep in mind my Castaway doesn't have the 2 strikes upgrade, so that's why I'm going to try to bring him to Legendary 5. He is now worthy of a Legendary 5 build. You. So not everything has to be PvP centered. As you can see, the enemies get very little chance to attack because Harley just keeps going and going and going, and if somebody is going to go before her, you just call Castaway up to bring that meter down and make them pay for it. She gets to go, and Castaway attacks out of turn, and I want him invisible, so he takes meter away. And that's just how the cookie crumbles. Well, at least Captain Cold doesn't get his leader skill in this event because he will be attacking left and right. After getting hit or having one of his guys hit. And see? They just never ever get a chance. And if Wonder Girl Cassie didn't do so much damage, this will be a fantastic composition for PvP too. So devs, what are you waiting for? Nerf that girl, because just by attacking on the enemy turn, every enemy turn, she has a lot of power. Well, I'm just going to cut to the chase since it's about server reset. I only want to get my Captain Cold to Legendary 5. I should have bought this energy package from the beginning, since I'm not going to have enough time for energy to regenerate. And today is PvP day after reset, so who gives a damn? And there you go. There you go. So let's bring everybody critical up. Just because I can. The only thing missing in this composition, you could swap Aquamoa for Swamp Thing just so you get some self-purging from debuffs. And healing, because this composition what lacks is sustain. Aquamoa is bugged right now. He doesn't call the assist Uh, I hope that this is used as documentation that it's indeed not happening. He is not calling the assist on his basic, but this original composition is assist heavy and meter control, full meter control. I'm going to try on this one. Yeah, see, there's a critical. There's no call assist. That's an out of turn. Castaway should have attacked the original target. More crit ups, more strength ups, more turn meter. Anybody falls out of place, you bring them down with Castaway. Meter down, and I think Castaway is going to go again. I don't know. But that's not really needed. The enemy just doesn't get to go. Another character that you could swap in for Aquamoa, but that would make this composition too red heavy, is Riddler, if you have him upgraded on his legendaries. And he also puts slowdowns and agility downs, so everybody is doing more damage. Well, I had to reach almost the end. So if it looks somewhat boring for you guys, well, that's boring because the enemies just don't get a chance to attack. Look, turn meter down on his basic. Now this guy. Let's hope for critical. No. It doesn't matter if they have their turn meter almost up. Castaway can bring that down to 0. Let's hope for critical. Critical chance. Ooh, Harley's flying. Now she gets to go again. 3 times in a row. And if Aquamoa wasn't broken right now, they will get even less of a chance to strike. See, again, 3 times in a row, thanks to the power of Steppenwolf, because he just keeps accumulating meter left, right, and all around. It's important that you keep your Castaway invisible at most times if possible, because you want that out of turn attack to bring the meter down from the enemy. Meter down for everybody. Like, see, if Aquamoa calls for somebody else to attack, I'm just going to put some agility downs on him. See, he will be getting attacked left and right. You just don't give the enemy respite. In fact, if you build up Harley Bexing, you can pretty much skip her gun strike because it's completely unneeded. And I'm done. I'm done. I already have enough shards for Legendary 5. But there's the last node. Should I do that? Yeah, what the hell. Let's do that. It's going to cost me 2 heroic 8s, but just to show the power of this guy. Oh well, this is a pretty low power event. Like, sure, you could bring speedsters and whatnot. But I don't think that's needed. And so far, from what I've noticed, it is. So, you go down. It is a green heavy event, and I only brought a blue. And it's working so far because the enemy just doesn't get to go. Look, so much meter for my side. So much firepower. That maybe I could have gone in with a full red team. Well, not full red team because I need a Steppenwolf for this to work. But I could have added, I don't know, Two-Face, for example. Two-Face could work with this team very well. Because he's, even though it's only 50% chance of taking meter down, it applies for, oh wow, Gorilla Growl. Doesn't matter, nobody gets to go. Nobody gets to go. Not on my watch. I don't care if you accelerate, you're just not going to have a chance. Because it doesn't matter. Sorry, a bit of a snafu there. I had to pay the rent. Yeah, real life gets in the way sometimes. Not everybody can make content privately. But anyways, where were we? It doesn't matter if they get a ton of speed ups because turn meter is way more important. See, since nobody has gone, I don't have slowdowns on my team. This will be a very just let's slow down Mirror Master some more. He's already slow, now let's make him slower. I don't want notices, damn it. One of the trappings of recording on your phone, but I want more I want to show a more accurate experience of what you actually see when you play this on your phone. Because after all, it's a mobile game. I don't see the point of playing a mobile game on your PC, even though it would look better sometimes. And meter down. And yeah, Mirror Master could trash any of these characters if he got a chance to actually put the slowdowns on my team. So more critical chance of and I was saying maybe Two-Face would work well in this composition. Instead of Aquamoa, I could have brought him, even though he isn't maxed out, because he also gives your whole team the ability, just like Castaway, and at an even bigger chance, but it's dependent on a critical, and an even bigger chance of giving up to 50% meter down. That's a very powerful ability, and I've seen many guys. Yeah, the meta currently is controlled by evasions, and Two-Face can miss, but this meter control is superb when it works. And this, that it's a critical heavy composition, there you go, guy. In fact, I'm going to try that to test my theory. There you go. Let's do that. Even though I wanted to make a short video, let's try that. It's going to be versus a green heavy composition, but let's try that. Where are you, my good friend Two-Face? He is also not full gear 10. And I didn't take his basic upgrade. He's only L4, I believe, and I didn't take his basic upgrade. But what I want is also kind of a call assist. But I want him, and I want her to strike. I need a coin toss to land on the purple. It's very sad that he didn't start with the purple. And now I kind of have to wait a bit. But I did take the upgrade for his machine gun to get a cooldown chance on every turn. Now we're cooking with gas. Now this should be even faster than the last time, because there's a double chance of taking meter off any of the stacks. That's the real fun part, that it should stack. So yeah, you get to use a high critical chance move. Notice how they just haven't gotten off the ground. On every critical chance, Two-Face has a small opportunity, well, a 50% chance of reducing the cooldown on the machine gun. So you get to use that almost every round, and more critical chance up for everybody. There's no need to toss the coin again, because now it's a real gamble. And I don't need it. But meter down for everybody. For the guy who was asking, what's a good meter down composition? Well, you're saying it. This is a full metered out composition. See? That's the passive. That was two-phase passive acting up. He took half a turn meter from Gorilla Grodd. Didn't work this time. That's a Castaway passive. That was two-phase. So if they don't get their turn meter up, that means that it's two-phase passive working on every critical, that it's going to be every attack from now on, because all my guys have their criticals up, and that's why it is a sad thing that Wonder Girl works the way she works, because as you can see, this is just bait for Wonder Girl, because I have tons of buffs going on, and she will be proccing that lasso every time without fail. I'm going to use this, try to see if they get any meter up, which they don't. And this is both a fast team. Everybody at Gear 11 on this team is above 114 speed, or I think two-phase speed is 116, but Harley is kind of slow at 110s. I don't recall the exact number, but she is fairly fast. But she gets accelerated so much to all the criticals that it doesn't matter that she has a very low speed, low, quote unquote, compared to many other characters, and that's more meter down. More meter down for everybody. That this poor guy just doesn't get to go. So even though my composition is weak versus greens, that doesn't matter if they can't ever take a turn. There you go. It was even faster than the first time. And I ended up with a full health team. If you remember the previous fight, Steppenwolf took a hit from somebody, but now he was just chilling. And that's for the video, and the server reset is in 2 minutes, so I might make another one. Well, subscribe, leave your comments, share, keep grinding on. Have a happy new year. We are already living in the future, 2019. See you around, see you next time.